From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw. Stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneers. 60 Maverick. Cut 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Up the middle, Blue. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Play action with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Get it! Gotta be lying! Go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! All the way, touchdown Indy! The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Who gets the handoff? And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second down carry for Taylor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Trying it left side with Edwards. Working a couple yards past the line. Knocked down by Jalen Carter.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Taylor now off the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And you just get the play off. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. Now Edwards. And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
They bring Thomas in motion. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Air it out on third. It's on target to Johnson. Now this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They run the toss to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Getting out. In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts parlay the turnover into a lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Come on, 79 Broncos. 76, nothing, 19.
Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And That is good for an Indianapolis first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
A give to Edwards. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Complete out to the right. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. 18. Hot. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Warrior 17.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chased out to his right. Finding Johnson once more. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
60 Eagles. 6.
That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Viking 18. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Taken in by Pierce. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Buying some time left. Has it downfield working the left. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the
on first down, it's Richardson. Inside, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 18, 5, 18, card. Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone on first. This is caught near the pylon. Warren is not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay,
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
come on. Hit. Cougar 19, 79 Grocer, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Drop 60, drop 60.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Hawk 70.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Edwards. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taylor trying the left side. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Richardson on third. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, set. 65,
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. Works his way to the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15. Give him 32 on that play. And and it'll be first down Colts.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Those counts. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Edwards is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. York now for the extra point. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 more.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
We've set it down for them from the 31. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's Edwards on the carry. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Taylor trying to run for this first. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's go now. Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. They made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now, 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18 runner, 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Daniel Scott with the pick. going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
This one is up and good. And the Colts push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following that pick 6. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw here on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, ready?
Moving back, sent in motion left. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
He's going to throw it again. Throw came out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70, 65, 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On the give, it's Blue. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's on target to Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and
Working inside the red zone. This time not able to get it to him. It's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Edwards getting it again here on second. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be first down Colts.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Sticking with Edwards here. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. On the ground, it's Edwards again. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with third and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Ready.
No run with Cora. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Try with Cora. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would. And they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Back to throw on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts go up by 19. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to work they go after the interception. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
17. Here we go. Set. Set. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense to the line fast. They go play action on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 strike, 19, 60 broadcast, 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
19 strike, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on third. Here he goes again. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A gain of 26 yards.
From the red zone on first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Ready, set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A give to Coral. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. For him again. And And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Play fake. It's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts moments away from their 4th win of the year. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Got it. Ready?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18. 18 Rodney, 18 Rat, 19 Lion.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Panther 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 17. Ready.
Throwing now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory. Down.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On the jump.
On the handoff, it's Corum. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 60. Pass to 6.
Throwing from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Looking for the back time. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Come back, team. Just go.
To throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Handoff goes to Corum, running left. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. You got to keep moving quick here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
I'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good